Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I just want to show you how I go ahead and set up the ledger accounts. Okay, so I want these ledgers to fit on one page. So the easiest way for me to do it is just come up here to Page Layout View, and it turns my Excel spreadsheet into the sheets that they have, okay, instead of having one big massive spreadsheet where I can't tell where pages start and stop. By doing this, I get a little better view, okay? So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to create, again, the ledgers, okay? So the first ledger I'm going to have is going to be my cash ledger, okay? So in cell reference A1, I'm going to type in cash, obviously, right? And then underneath that, we're going to have date, okay? And then I want to put a little spot for my explanation. So I'm just going to use two cells, specifically B2 and C2, and I'm going to merge and center those, okay? Now, you'll notice if you look at the ribbon, I'm on View, the View tab, and I click my page layout so I can get everything to look like this, okay? Meaning the individual pages. If I want to merge and center, I have to go back to Home. So I'm going to click on Home, and notice the ribbon changes, okay? I have my merge and center, so I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click Left Align, okay? Now remember, within the journal, we have the debit column, we have the credit column, and we also have the balance column. Now, as you can see, these are left aligned. I really don't like that. I want them to be in the center of the column. So I'm going to select those three cells. I'm going to come up to my ribbon where it says Center Text. I'm going to click on it, and there we go. Now, I also need to put the account number. Now, normally the problem tells us what the account numbers are, but just for demonstration purposes, excuse me, I'm going to type in NO for number, and I'm going to say my cash account number is 101, okay? And then what I'm going to do is, to make it look even nicer, I'm going to select B1 and E1, and I'm going to click Merge and Center, okay? There's a reason why I'm doing this. I'm going to select row 1 that has my data. I'm going to select row 2 that has my data, and I'm going to come down an arbitrary amount. Okay? And then I'm going to select all borders. So I now have my ledger for cash. But if you'll notice, cell reference B1, which is right here, encompasses cell B2 and C2. I'm sorry, cell reference B2 encompasses B2 and C2. Everything below this should also be merged and centered and left aligned. It is not. Remember from our last video, if I get my little crosshairs and I click and drag down, look what happened. It merged and centered all these cells below this. So now, from my journal entry, where I make my journals, I now have a ledger so I can post, okay? And from this point on, I'm just kind of going to copy and paste. Since I already have this, I'm going to copy and paste this, for the number of accounts that I have in the problem, okay? So thanks for tuning in. And when we come back in another video, we'll show you some more cool Excel stuff we can do. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.